Hey guys, this is my second progress report on my PowerPoint Extreme Daemon. Now, not much progress has been made, however, I would like to clear up some things. So, someone made a good point about the beginning of the first levels. Yes, they do look vulnerable at the beginning, so why can't you click them? Well, that is because at the beginning, they aren't actually vulnerable. You can see here that if you hover over it, you clearly die. Again, you can see you actually lose if you touch it. However, if you hover over it at the end of the level, it brings you to the next slide. This happens because two images are being used here. The one behind brings you to the death slide, while the one in front brings you to the medium demon. Now, how do you make a slide actually bring you to the death slide? You could either insert a shape or insert an image. Now, then you can insert a second slide and then we can get into linking them. Go to Insert, then click on the action, which is a star, and after, link it to the next slide. Make sure it is mouse over so that when you hover over it, it instantly takes you to the next slide instead of actually having to click on it. You can also link it to specific slides in the document in case you want it to be somewhere other than the next slide. Now you can create any maze of your own and you can make a game. So as you can see, it starts at the bottom left so that when you hover your mouse over it, it starts there. And now, after moving it to the end, the one at the bottom right brings you to the win screen. You can experiment around using the animations, and you can make even boss fights. Now, like I said, not much progress has been made, however, I've been getting more consistent at each separate slide. I've been especially practicing slide 4 as it is, again, like I mentioned in progress report 1, the hardest slide. I have 30 slide 1 completions, 2 slide 1 and 2 completions, and 1 slide 4 completion. Now here's a completion of the black square part, which is the only part you really need to focus on slide 4 as it is the hardest part. Another thing to note here is that slide 3 is also extremely difficult, though I have also completed it. The reason why it is not the hardest slide is because only the start is difficult. The rest of slide 3 is completely free. That rhymed. You will see what I mean after I show this completion of slide 3. So that was the end of my completions, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Now since you've made it here, you could subscribe if you want, but to be honest, I really don't know at this point. You could go check out my other videos if you want. Also, if I do sound tired for a lot of the video, it is because, well, I've been working on this a lot. Anyway, yeah, yeah.